How's it going, guys? Right now you're watching some of the gameplay from the developers of the Anthem. Now, before I do begin and you're gonna be telling me this is some kind of clickbait video, it really isn't, because I actually had a go on the Anthem, the closed alpha, and I have experienced it, I have played it. Obviously I cannot get into the facts of my impressions and what I thought about it. Well, because the NDA, because of the the contract that we all had to sign pretty much, and we cannot talk about it too much. The only thing that we can actually just disclose is that we were, well, whoever was and whoever wasn't a part of this experience, so to say. Like, I was one of them. I was one of the lucky few that got to get into this closed alpha of Anthem. And so regarding that, I have played it. So basically, when the NDA will be lifted and that limited timer will be gone, and we are freely able to talk about it, I will 100% will talk about it. And also, I might as well make some kind of comparisons in the future if by the time maybe the beta will be out by then, maybe. I'm not too sure. Now, I also wanted to get to the fact that regarding that, few people actually have broken the NDA, and like, there was actually some kind of these, these guys needed to get punished, and I completely agree what EA or BioWare, one of them anyway, have decided to do. Basically, like shutting down Anthem on their part. They will not be able to purchase it perhaps, and they will not be able to continue on playing or whatsoever, banning them pretty much. And so if you do that, obviously there will be some kind of like things will be going in back at you, and they're gonna bite your ass for real. Now, then there's just one thing as well. One of the unlucky users that, I'm not too sure if it's unlucky, well, actually a guy got punished. Good for him, because he's an idiot. Wait, good for him? Is that a good thing to say? But anyway, he's an idiot for streaming a goddamn Anthem closed alpha. And because the NDA states right there, no matter what, if you are getting into the game, you cannot stream it. You cannot record it. Well, obviously you cannot show it publicly. Like, you cannot do that. And that's the problem with it. Right, this guy, he was he was streaming it live on YouTube, and also I believe so on Twitch as well. So this guy is unfortunate, folks, I should say. He got banned, and in fact, his Origins access was completely, pretty much shut down, like completely banned, like maybe for the rest of the life that account is not available. And because of that, this means that he will not be able to play any other games that he has made the purchase on the EA Origins. And so, like Battlefield 5, for example, he would not be able to play them. Now, one thing for certainty, I want to say that fuck that guy and fuck everyone else that actually have been streaming it, because it clearly says you're not allowed to. Because I remember there's just one guy particularly, I'm not going to name him, and I'm sure there are a few others like that. I was watching YouTube streamers and of the Anthem closed alpha, and surprise, surprise, there were some, not everybody now. And everybody was telling to these guys saying, do you realize this is NDA and you're not allowed to stream this? And the guy's like, I don't remember any NDA. I don't remember anything signing contract or anything signatures. I don't remember that. You're playing it. You already been, if you're playing the game, it literally states in the contract, if you're playing the game, you are pretty much agreeing to NDA, the rights and contract already. Even if you think you didn't sign it, you're playing the game, so you definitely did sign it. Even if you might not realize that, you're pretty much breaking the law. So that's the problem. So basically, like, some guys out there are pure idiots of actually streaming this game, and they never should have been doing that. You're not even allowed to take any images of the game. Now, granted, I'm going to tell you the truth, one thing, and I don't think I should get in trouble for this, because, like, I'm not going to show it to the public, and I'm not going to show it to anyone. Not even my friends, in fact. So basically, I have recorded a full session, all my gameplays of Anthem Closed Alpha. I've recorded it. I'm not going to show it until it is going to be available, until that NDA will lift. So when we publicly are allowed to show it off, that's when I will show it off. And if that's the case, maybe beta will be out by then of the Anthem, and we all get to experience the beta as well. And I actually might as well make a comparison, right? Maybe it could be good. I think maybe good for a video. Why not? In my opinion. Now, the other thing is just that, you know, the guy just, you know, getting punished for streaming Anthem. I completely agree, they deserve that. But also kind of blocking their account completely and not having any access on the other purchased games that the customers did, or, you know, gamers that had. I think that might be a little bit far stretching in my opinion. But still, this is just what happens. Like, you're not allowed to stream this, obviously. You're not allowed to show off the recorded gameplay. You're not allowed to show it to the public, pretty much. Sure, you can do it to privately, show it off, you know, do whatever you want to do with it. But as you might have guessed, you're not allowed to show it because the NDA contract has disclosed everything is in there. The contract is like literally says in there. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Anyway, well, that's all there is to it. Thank you so much. I hope I'm not going to get into trouble with this because, like, you know, legitimately I have not talked about it. And, you know, I didn't even state my own feelings if it was good or bad. And I'm not going to be talking about it, right? I'm not going to mention anything. My apologies again if you were expecting something like that. I'm saying my impressions of the closed alpha of Anthem. And I am sorry if you were expecting something like this. I'm pretty sure the only thing I mentioned in the title of the video is just like that. I have played Anthem. That's all. This does not mean this is my impressions. All right. Anyway, hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to get across with. And thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Hopefully I'm not gonna get banned. And again, it's been a privilege of actually, you know, getting a you know, into the Anthem and actually having a go at it. So I'm very grateful about that part anyway. And so many others I assume as well, you know, got to experience it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe as always. Said that twice, 3 times at this point. And yeah, have a good one anyway.